everybody, it's Ashley. Today in my kitchen, we're gonna go over some groceries that I got today. I have never done like a grocery haul in terms of like regular ongoing grocery shopping, but if you caught my last video, I was talking a little bit about my issues with my refrigerator. So things getting lost in the back, food going to waste, and I am on a mission to reduce our food waste and to not let things get spoiled in our fridge. And so I'm trying to take a new approach to food preparation, fridge organization, and so it starts with what I got in the store today. So we'll go over what I got, and I'll kind of briefly talk about why I got these things, and then I'll make a different video where I go and prep all of these things for our next week of eating. So all of this food is from our local co-op, I should say that first. The reason that I usually tend to shop there for produce is because it is phenomenal. It does cost more. All of these groceries was about totaled about $85, which I was actually surprised that it wasn't more, but the prices are going up. Like these red peppers, I was shocked, were I think $7.69 a pound. Like that's insane. But I knew I wanted some, and so I actually got a couple fewer than I was planning, but I still got them. All right, so let's go back to this. The only dairy we got today was some cream, and usually when I go to the store, or about once a week, I'll usually pick it up, but we always have some in the fridge. This is like ultra pasteurized, so it stays a long time. This doesn't expire for almost a month. So it's fine to just leave it in the fridge. That way we don't have to run out to the store if we run out of it in our house or feel like we should. So just kind of one little step for reducing those little trips that are unnecessary. I got two different milks. I've got a whole milk and then a 1% milk. Sometimes we mix them. Certain people drink one, certain the other. But yeah, I really like the brand that we got. And we do have some cheese and yogurt in the fridge. Otherwise, I probably would have picked some of that up as well. But we had that taken care of. I got some garlic, not necessarily for cooking with, but we just yesterday, for the first harvest of this season, were able to harvest some of our cucumbers. We don't have any of a homegrown garlic, and so I am going to rely on store-bought garlic for doing pickling. And so because our cucumbers are coming in, and there's tons on the plants, they're just dripping with cucumbers right now. There's going to be a lot of pickling coming up, and so I wanted to make sure I had plenty of garlic because I usually put a clove or two in each quart. I got a jalapeno because I'm going to make, this is for a recipe. I got some zucchini. Now, this is one of the things that I didn't necessarily have a specific recipe for or a purpose for, but this is really good grilled, and I've been putting it in a lot of different things, whether it's salads, or sometimes we make like congee, and I do some grilled vegetables and throw in there. It's super tasty. So that's just kind of to have around. And our zucchini is not doing well this year. Our plants are looking so sad. I have been neglecting them, so it's really my fault. So here we are with some store-bought ones. Got some celery that we'll be just chopping up for eating. Sweet potatoes, 4 lemons. The lemons are going to be key in some of our food prep. I got 2 bags of apples. These are pricey. These are pricey apples, but the flavor and the quality is usually just so good. They're $7.99. But this is a 3-pound bag too. So I guess that's not too crazy, and they are organic. We always get organic apples whenever we can. So we got 3 bell peppers. Again, these are going to be for recipes and also just some general other things. Gonna do something specific with this purple cabbage. I didn't get a big one because, and it was so funny that they had a handful of these smaller ones too. I'm gonna do something with this, and I didn't want excuse me, I didn't want a huge head, so that worked out perfectly. Some cilantro for recipes. We got some rainbow carrots and some yellow orange carrots. These ones are, in particular, these dark ones are so good. We just planted a few carrots this year, nothing big. I had big plans for them, but if you saw my video where I talk about why I scaled back my garden this year, I talk about it. But so we only have a few, so we are relying on stores for carrots 2 bags of frozen sweet corn, a 1 pound container of spinach, and then a bag of bread. This bread is super good. It's made at a local bakery here in town. And I wish that we had not needed to buy that or felt the need to buy it. I guess we didn't have to because I have been making our own homemade bread, but we are out right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting some of this stuff away. But I also wanted to mention that anything that is fruit and vegetable wise that we didn't get today, we either have some in the fridge or we're getting it out of our garden. So while we don't have a massive garden this year, we are getting tons of lettuce. We've got peas coming out, we've got onions, so we can use the onion tops or we can use them as green onions too. So we have lots of options for that kind of come in, and we want to make sure that we're utilizing that food. And then the other thing is we've got beef and lamb in our freezer in pretty large quantities. We've got wheat, brown rice, white rice, oats, and barley. So we've got a lot of different options for that. So that's why we were able to get away with this for this week. But sometimes we do bring in other things as needed. So that's it for today. These are all the groceries that we just picked up this morning. And if you want to make sure that you catch the video on how we're going to prepare these, as well as minimizing food waste and eating all of these great colorful vegetables, make sure you subscribe because that'll be the next video coming out. I hope you have a wonderful day and we will see you soon.